Greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Samurai Schultz, and welcome to Unreal Engine. You asked for it, and I finally delivered. So here's me programming Unreal Engine. I mean, you didn't ask for it, but here's what you get. Um, so I've been working on this little project for the past week and a half-ish. So at the beginning of last week. Um, And to be completely honest, I've never completely finished a game before. And I feel like I am not measuring up very well. Um, but I am doing my best. So right now, um, I've been implementing some player combat. Um, I'm soon to be implementing a player death. Hopefully today. That's what I hope to get done within the 2 hours that I stream here. And I'm realizing that the timer broke for his streaming, but it's okay. I'll fix it later. Um, they're pretty much just a death event, just a death animation. So I'll be importing an animation from Mixamo, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, but yeah, I have a collaborator working on this project with me, I will not reveal because that's none of your business. So take that. Take it. Um, oh, one thing I'm really excited about is, whoa, whoops. I got a plugin called Blueprint Assist. And what that does, whoops, is it rearranges nodes. So there's all these nodes here, and you can drag them around. Obviously, for those of you who aren't familiar with Unreal Engine, this is just text code, but translated into blocks. And then you have data that goes from this thing, whatever it is, and it's going into this thing, which accepts this data type. So whatever this is, a sphere collision object reference, and then this function indicated by the F. It's a pure function. Uh, it takes a sphere that same data, right? Takes the same data and it takes whatever data this is. Actor class reference. Um, so let's say all of these are jumbled up. They're all jumbled up. This is what we call spaghettification. It doesn't make sense anymore, right? So I'm just gonna select all of the erroneous nodes and then press F. It rearranges all of it. And that's pretty cool because I don't like doing that myself. It was 20 bucks, so we'll see if it's worth it, but it seems like it so far. I quite like it. But yeah, let's implement a death event. So we've got max health and current health. So I think the way to implement this is we basically want to check if our players should be dead, right? The question is, when do we check that? Now there's a function called tick. What's our tick function? It's right here. Right here. So every tick, which means like every, whoops, there we go. Rearrange that. Every second, it's not really a second, but every like instant in the game, so every frame essentially, we do these things. So an interact sphere trace, which is a function, and which is and that does this entire thing. And then we got check for pickups, which is this entire blob down here. This entire thing. Um, So every tick we could say, if player health is less than or equal to 0, we want to say less than just in case it glitches out or whatever, then do this function which causes death. Now play the death animation and start the game over. We could do that, but the thing is, every function that you're running requires resources, right? It's requiring your RAM resources or your GPU or whatever. Well, and this in this case it would be your CPU, right? Because it's having to perform a calculation. It's like every tick, are we dead? Nope. Are we dead? No. Are we dead? Right? So instead of doing it on the tick event, we can just check for player damage. So every time we get damaged, we'll see if we should die. Which makes sense, right? We shouldn't be having our health equal to 0 unless we're getting damaged. There's no scenario in which that isn't the case. So, whoops. Let's select all this. Right there. Waka waka. Okay, right there. I love squaring up my nodes. Otherwise, it just kind of drives me crazy. I got pretty bad OCD. It's fine. Anyway, let's see where our current health is being used. Find references. My class member. My name. Oh, this is a health component. Okay, that makes sense. Right, okay. I'm gonna call... So it looks like my compatriot has already implemented a bit of this. Oh, whoops. There we go. Press F, boom. And this is almost exactly how I would format it. Normally, I might like squeeze these together and squeeze that up there. But other than that, I like stacking them like this. Almost every person I see on YouTube, they'll be like, oh yeah, let's check if dead, and then oh branch node, and then call on death, and then oh yeah, we'll need the, like they spread it out like so freaking weirdly, and it bugs me. I'm like, why would you, like there's no rhyme or reason to that, and it's hard to read because everything is spaced out. So I disagree with that approach. I don't think it's good. I think it's a bad idea. Check if dead. And we're going to call on death. This is a delegate. How do we... I honestly have not used delegates and blueprints. I'm going to see if I can access it here somehow. No. Why would I be able to? That doesn't make any sense. I'd be crazy if I could. Copy signature from on death. How do I K2 approach? Okay, time for research. Okay. I'm ready. Let's see here. I love this browser so much, by the way. Opera GX is the best. It's the best. Okay. What was I just about to look up? How to use blueprint dispatchers. Sure. Oh, delegates, actually. Since my compatriot already has a delegate built in. Aha. Aha. To bind it. Hmm. Let's see if the AI overview can help me. You know, honestly, AI overview isn't too bad. Especially when it comes to, like, very simple things. Like, yeah. The AI overview here. Actually, I don't know. I haven't really used it that much. I guess I'm kind of equivocating it with Copilot, which is very useful as a learning tool, a resource. Don't use it to just code stuff. It will not always work. It's helpful in a learning capacity, not in a mid-development capacity. Bind event. Okay. I don't have C++ code. How do I? Bind event 2 on death. Wait, can I call that from here? Bind event 2 on death. That seems kind of useless if I can't call it within there. Call event dispatcher. Event dispatcher. To trigger the delegate. Oh. I didn't have breakfast this morning, and I'm feeling the pangs. I'm feeling the pangs of hunger. It's okay, though. You know what? I want to try something. Yeah, okay, there we go. I think should bring it up. Bring that up, okay. Never mind. Thought I saw that in a tutorial. Right. Find event node. Call on death. In a blueprint, use the bind event node to connect a blueprint function to the delegate. In another blueprint or C++ code, use the call event dispatcher node. On character damaged delegate. You want to inform other actors when your character takes damage. Well, in this case, here's the thing about reading AI is you have to always read it in the context of your use case, right? So in this case, I'm not trying to tell other actors when my player character is taking damage. I'm trying to have my health component tell the player character when it's taking damage, because the health component is what's handling the health and the damage. So, read with intention. Don't ever just read and be like, oh, let's do that. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. This is C++ blueprint. Another blueprint. Bind a function to the on character damaged delegate. I don't get again. I give up. I give up. I want to read an article because I'm not sure about watching other YouTube videos. I feel like I'm gonna get copyrighted out of my gourd. Yep. Yup. Yup. Hmm. Why you get this idea? Shadow River. What an amazing name. I'm not gonna read that. Never mind. This is why I wish I was using C++. But I'm trying to avoid it for this project because my blueprint skills are a bit lackluster. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna move this down here. That's better. I'm realizing now that I should not have left an inch in the back of my haircut. That's a bad idea. Okay, here's the documentation. Uh-huh. 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 Oh. What? Let's crank her up. This is for Unreal Engine 4. I mean, it's not going to be that different. Oh my goodness. You know what I just realized? You guys can't hear that at all. Let's... I want to capture the sound. I want to capture the sound.
Completed quest in main.
Oh my goodness, that is so loud. Hold on. I'll fix it.
Display. So it looks like it might have updated to
That is still so loud.
be pointing to that C++ node already. So what we're just going to have to do is in our quest manager, we're going to call, instead of completed quest 0, we are going to call completed quest. And then we can remove completed quest 0 call, and we can hook up the index.
What? What was the difference?
So it looks like it might have updated.
Okay, I'm not watching all that. Hold on, actually. Let me duplicate. Oh, the age-old question. It's C++. I'm biased in favor of C++ because I think it's neater and it's much easier for me to understand than Blueprint. Because in Blueprint, it's, you know, you have all of your functionality spread out across. But if you have functions that reference each other, or you have delegates that reference each other, or whatever, all you have to do is middle mouse button click, and then you can go to the place where it's referenced, or where it's defined. It's declaration or usages is the proper terminology. And that's it. It's way more simple. Let's ask Copilot. Copilot. How to use blueprint delegates in blueprint, I guess. Event graph. Add event dispatcher. Okay. We can do this. Go to event graph. Add event dispatcher to my blueprint panel. Let's find references. Oh, look at that. It's not referencing anything. Get health percent. Let's find references. And here. Okay. Where is this even happening? Oh, it's a pure function. Ah, okay. That's why. If you guys don't know the difference between a pure function and a regular function, I guess, is a pure function doesn't need an execution pin. All it does is return a value. Like this, for example, this is... Actually, that's not even a function. Never mind. A function doesn't need to return a value. That's what we call a void function. But this one would be a float type function since it's returning a float. Or I guess a double technically since it's double precision. No, that's a float. That's just a float. Yeah. What did you say? What did you say? Add event dispatcher. Okay. Add event dispatcher. I'm sure it'll work this time. Okay. Oh. There we go. We already have one of those. On health change. In another blueprint, such as your UI or another actor, create a reference to blueprint that owns dispatcher. Use the bind event to dispatcher node to connect a custom event. You know what? I have a great idea. I'd like to make a comment. And it's just gonna say death. Because I don't know how else to implement. Okay. This is actually gonna go to another comment. Because if you didn't notice, I'm making all of my inputs red. So let's make that red as well and stick it there. Uh-huh. All right. There. Okay. Death. This one's gonna be blue because it's just pure functionality, and we're gonna make it. What would that be? What should that be? 225. I like to round it to the nearest 45. What color is this? Oh, that's an ugly number. I hate that. I'm gonna take it anyways, though. For my compatriots' sake. Paste. Wait, hold up. I should have just pasted or copied there. And then pasted there like that. Okay. So... there we go. Now, what was the saying again? In your blueprint, go to the event graph. So, yep. Create a reference to the blueprint that owns the dispatcher. Use the bind. Right. Yep. Okay. So. Actually, I'm going to open MSI. Today is actually pretty cool. But yesterday, my PC was getting so hot that it was crashing. Actually, maybe it wasn't because of temperature. Don't quote me on that. But now it's nice and good. Look at that. Look at that. Balmy. Balmy. Let's see here though. Death. Right, we were co-pilot. Because I have no friends to help me. Call the dispatcher in the bar. Right, reference. We need a reference to the health components, which we have right here. I don't know why it's called health component, because the C literally means component, blueprint component. But anyways, bind event 2 on death. I'm not sure when to bind this. I'll ask the AI. It will help. I'm sure. I'm sure it will do nothing but help. This is all gonna get collapsed to a function called setup input setup input. Yeah, because what's in here? The subsystem, and we're adding a mapping contest text. Yeah, that's good. And then here we have player UI. Widget blue. Not widget blueprint. Nope. Widget blue. Because it's blue. Look. It's blue. Gosh, I don't like how this is set up. Oh my gosh. And I think I did the thing here, right? I did the Yep, okay. It's all kosher. All kosher. Alright, Let's write that down. Put that there. Actually, this is an event, not an input action. So we're gonna make this blue. Yeah, the blue is like the category of I guess. Actually, I don't know. Let's just set it to the regular. How do I copy? Okay. Copy, paste. There we go. Paste all. Let's put it right in the middle. Right in the big old middle. Bind event on death. Okay, and then we need to create event. What? Custom event. Why would I need to create an event on the fly? That doesn't make any sense. That makes zero sense. Oh yeah, and it auto formats. I don't know if you noticed that, but that's why it did that thing. Where it just automatically did that. I didn't even move it. We're gonna add a pin. I'm not sure if this is where it needs to be bound, but this is where I'm binding it. We are going to play a montage. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, good. Usually if you like tangle these up, because if you notice, I'm moving the comment and everything inside it moves. But if I move it so it overlaps here, and then I let go and then I try to move it again, it's gonna move all that stuff and then I'm gonna have to disentangle everything. And it's annoying. It's annoying. So Katoa. We are going to collapse this to a function. Is there a shortcut for that? I wonder. Doesn't matter. This is create and init widget. I don't know why the heck it's making it go down there. You seeing that? You seeing how stupid that is? Doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna select all of this and oh my goodness. It's actually so dumb. It's so stupid. Stupido. Setup input. This is its own thing. Setting up the input, then we're creating and initializing the widget. And that's going to go under Player UI. Because that's where it belongs. Ooh, I got a text. Wow. Okay. No distractions. Locked in. Okay, I'm just trying to rearrange these so it's easier to read. We don't need that right now. Why? Why does it do that? I don't understand. How could you be so mean? You're just a mean, mean man. Same stupid thing? Same stupid thing. Okay. I wonder, there's a electric nodes. There's a plugin called Electric Nodes that I really want to get. It's not in here. It has to be written out. It's a plugin. Silly goose. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, it's beautiful. Honestly, the fact that it's not like fully square, that it's like a tiny bit rounded, is even better. I think this one's definitely my favorite style. Subway style. But if I press buy now, you're gonna see my payment information. I can't allow that. So I have to wait. Wait to do that. Then begin play. I'm not even gonna rearrange it. Whatever. I'm just going to Mixamo. Mixamo. Login. You guys will probably see my email, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so we have this, and we just need a death animation. Sword and shield death, right. Because our character is holding a sword and shield. Oh, oops. There's a couple different deaths. Well, this one's clearly better. That one's clearly better. We're going to download No Skin. No Skin. I'm gonna download that. And then we're going to go back to this. Oh my goodness, we have a concurrent viewer. I'm so sorry, concurrent viewer. I wasn't even paying attention. I was so locked in. Wow, that looks like a great game. I wish I had it. 155 IQ. Okay. Hold on. I have to do something secret. Because there's these. Where? Come here. There's this thing called Mixamo Converter, which basically takes these animations and if you download a model, it fixes the model to make them Unreal Engine compatible. I'm not exactly sure the specifics, but you have to convert it, otherwise it screws things up and your animations will look weird. The root motion will not work. Like if you have a dodge roll or something like that, it'll be really messed up. But anyway, all you have to do is take your your animation from Mixamo, you put it into the incoming folder, then you press this button, and then you take it out of here. But I can't show you that, otherwise you'll betray me. I'm so sorry. But I just know you'll take my money and steal my identity. I can't allow that to happen. That's why I can't show the process. Let's see. Unnarrated. It's going into incoming. And then we bring... Come on. Where is it? No! Where is it? Right here. Then I'm going to convert 1 out of 3 ready. And there we go. It's all done. And then we're gonna... Where's my Mixamo folder? Where's my Mixamo folder? And then I have this. So I got the animation within this skeleton, so it's compatible only for the Ybot. This Ybot. So I'm gonna put that in there, and then I'm gonna select it. I think that's it. Oh, you know why? I imported it from the incoming folder, not the outgoing folder. This is the right one. There we go. This will work clearly. See that? Perfect. Now we're just going to retarget it. And it's going to go right on to Viking. We're going to choose the death animation. Perfect. Couldn't be better. Okay, we're going to prefix it with AS underscore for animation sequence. And we're going to search for underscore UE because I hate that suffix. And we're going to replace exports. Okay. I don't know why I put that there, but it's there now. We're going to move that there. This is for our player character. So we're going to take his death and we're going to create an anim montage off of it. So it's going to be AM underscore all that crap, and then we're going to take off underscore montage at the end because I hate that suffix. I hate it. Okay. We are gonna death. It's gonna be death. Okay, to be clear, I'm not sure if that's the right one, but we'll see. So I got an enemy there. I'm just gonna let it attack us. Okay. Never mind. let's go to game structure. You get to see the map. This is so cool. Got this whole map. I realize it doesn't look the best right now, but it's a work in progress. We've got a good vision. Holy crap, that looks cool. I like that. I walked in here before actually, so I don't know why I'm surprised about it now. Oh, enemy testing. This is where we can actually get damaged. I'm gonna take some damage here. You can't do. Yep. Oh, okay. I switched out the montage. That's why it's not. The combat isn't working there. But here, you attack me. Hurt me. You know, I just realized. I don't think you guys can hear sound in this. Hold on. Let me check. Nope. It's not showing up. It's not showing up. Ooh. The frames per second is kind of low. It's kind of low. It's not the greatest. Hold on. I'll fix this. I am so confused what's going on. Display capture. Why is that not showing up? Oh, I understand. Let's add. Hold on. I'm doing something. I'm doing something. Okay. Right there. Whoops. That's not what I want at all. Hold on. I'm adding an audio thing so you guys can hear the sound effects in Unreal Engine. Okay. Uh-huh. Yup. All right. Moment of truth. Oh my goodness, that is so loud on your end, I bet. Hold on. I'll fix it. We really need to fix the all the print strings there, because those are quite annoying. Oh, I think in around 10 minutes at 12 p.m. noon, midday, I'm gonna switch to something else. Might be Black Book, might be Helldivers 2. We'll see. Maybe I'll switch. Well, we will see. So why didn't that work? Because it was supposed to... When I get my health all the way down to 0, it's supposed to play the... Oh, it's probably because I'm not buying it correctly. It's supposed to play this death montage, though. It's not working. That's not what's happening. Well, let's ask Copilot. Let's see if how do we ask this? If I'm calling a delegate, how would I say this? If I'm binding, let's see, if I have a health component that is sending a delegate to the player, where should I bind the death event in the player blueprint? I already tried that. I already tried that. Begin play, get health component, bind event to on death. Bind event. In the health component, what does that even mean? You could bind the event in the health component itself when initializing the player reference. Are you guys seeing this? What the heck does this even mean? Health component initializes. Calls on death delegate when health equals 0. Player BP yeah, right. Yeah, the player blueprint reacts. I get that. Yeah. We are definitely gonna be taking a break here. My brain's getting fried at this point. My gosh. We'll probably do 1 or 2 Helldivers 2 missions. And the player's death handling logic. Since you're already skilled in gameplay attribute systems, I am. I have a lot of practice in that. I would still need some guiding along, but I am pretty proficient in that. How do we... Whoa. Is the next 7 minutes of this just going to be me staring at this problem? Because this is just not a computer right now. It says to bind it to begin play right here, right? That's what I did. It's in a sequence, so it should do that, and then that, and then that, and then it should do all that. But it's not. It's not doing that. Why? That's the dumbest looking way to do that I've ever seen. Yawn. Copilot, I need you. Get health component. What if I do this right away? Even before that. And then I try to die. Okay. You know what? Let's test this a little bit better. Let's do print string. Oh, actually, you know what? We don't need to delete that. Cuz we want to look at that. Cuz if that's the thing that's not working, then oh my gosh. Hello. Death. Death. Yep, we're dying. Uh-huh. 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 Yep. So that's happening. Okay. So now we know this logic is working, right? Because that's what's preceding this. So if this is working, oops. Why is, oh, I double clicked on that. That was stupid. That was dumb. Whoops. So that's proceeding. So if that all works, then this is working. But that means there's a problem in this node. Because this was where that is now. Was then. Oh, do I need to... You know what, maybe it's... Play anima. Wait, hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Right, so I didn't select the skeletal mesh component. Because I have a montage, but it has to know, okay, what am I playing that montage on? Like, am I playing it on a sword skeletal mesh? So, that would be why. I'm sure it'll work now. Definitely. That looks awful, and I hate everything about that. Oh, G is the debug key. That's why I'm killing myself so quickly. Yes. Yes. And then it goes right back. Which is not supposed to happen, but that's a start. So, I figured it out all on my own some. Okay, I'm going to move all this up here. And I swear that is so freaking retarded. I do not like how it formats itself, but I can fix it. We can fix it. Okay, I'm going to hook that back up. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted all along. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, and then the last one goes to the bottom. Why was it not doing that before? That's what I wanted. Okay. Monk. Alrighty. It's 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. I think I could keep working on this for a little bit longer. Maybe like 15 minutes more. Maybe like till noon point 15. Let's see here. Playing a montage. Okay, let's condense this to a function. Death. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We got that. And in here, we have that. And we need to stop movement. Stop. Stop active movement. Let's test that out. And it should be the one that kills us. Uh-huh. Yeah, that stopped working. My brain is so hungry for nutrition. My gosh. Perhaps only the sweet fire of liberty can bake my breakfast bread. Stop active movement. That's not working. Nav movement component. That's not something I have. Well, no, well, that is something I have. Character movement is right there. So why is that now working? Hello, Copilot. How do I make my character stop moving? Disable input. Basically, what I want to happen is, my vision is, boom. As soon as your health goes to 0, you can't move anymore unless you're falling down. Like maybe you get hurt midair and then you fall. And yawn. And then the screen fades to black and then you end up back at the start. That's what I want to happen. I think the fade to black, that's going to have to be a UI element. That's going to have to be a widget because I want it to display over the screen space. And that's where the UI lives. It lives in the screen space. And if you don't know, the difference between the screen space and world space is this object is in the world space, okay? But when I play, the widget up there, the health bar that you see, that is in the screen space. Same as the key widget below it. And I guess technically all this debug text that you're seeing, that's in the screen space. However, once you ship a UE5 project as a game, I'm pretty sure all that debug text is gonna disappear. All those prints, because that's working on a print string node. Hold up, let's go back. If we go event graph, begin play. Oh my gosh, I was like, where is all my other logic? Slight panic moment. And I really moved it far away, didn't I? Okay. Right. There, perfect. I don't know why this is here because the UI already reflects the correct health value, I think. I'm gonna leave that there because that's approximately where it was. Let's just put that there. Whoops. It's lined up. There we go. It's not lined up at all. What the heck? Oh, wait, no. What? Why did I separate those? I don't know why I want all of my inputs to be in one column. Bloop. Right there is good. And then we're just gonna move all this up again. Beautiful. Superb. Okay. So we have this death that's happening. Playing a montage. Yawn. Okay, it's playing the in a montage. And also, we want this to be the last thing that plays, right? Because normally when we play, it's going to do the montage, and then like a zany, it's going to go right back to the idle position. We don't want that to happen. I'm going to remove that, I should probably read that at some point. This is for the Blueprint Assist system. So, yeah. Hmm. If I click buy now, I'm worried that my payment details are going to show up on screen. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on that. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. We will wait. Wait. I wonder what the temperature is. Oh, what's the temperature?
To do that, you'll need to be on.
Well, screw you. I swear, Siri, I cussed Siri out so hard yesterday because I asked how many days were there remaining in the year. And then I brought up a bunch of articles. I was like, that's just a simple calculation. All you have to do is make a reference to the Apple calendar. And that's it. That's all you have to do. It's so simple. And the AI doesn't know how to do that, I guess. Maybe they just don't update Siri with older models, because this one's from 2020. It's the iPhone SE. Okay. What was I gonna do? I don't freaking remember. Right, what's the I actually don't want to reveal my location for the people out there. I'm not gonna do that. For the people that are not in my corner, you can just screw off. Oh, okay. I'll give you a clue. It's 0 degrees Celsius here. That's my clue. Return value. Ow. What the heck? My leg just hurt all of a sudden. It's a sudden itch. There was a stinger being inserted into my parasite, making its home in me. I'm reaching my breaking point. I need to recharge with the flame of democracy. With the zap of freedom. Play in a montage. Play in a montage. Play in a montage. So I think we want to stay. Play a montage. What? You seen that? I couldn't paste it there. Why can't I paste it there? That is freaking dumb. I'm gonna delete that. In fact, I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna make. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. There's a reason I want this one now. And it's because I want this on completed node. Because on completed, we're gonna do custom events. Nope. Why did that happen? Oh, Oh, okay. Why it happened? You see that? The spaghettification happened. It's finally here. Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. How did that even overlap? I don't understand. Maybe I just didn't notice it. Maybe I'm a freaking stupido. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Right. And that's, yep, that's lined up. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. I'm gonna put it right there for safekeeping. I'll put it right there for safekeeping. Whoever you are, viewer, you have been watching for too long. It's time to go get a drink of water. Time to go rehydrate. Put some salt in there. Give yourself some electrolytes. Get some lemon juice. Delicious. Delicious. That's my I'm gonna ask my teammate about what they think is the best approach for death. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna. You know what? I will, actually. I was gonna say, no, I'll just figure it out on my own. I'll just put something forward and then see if they like it. But I'm gonna do both. That's the smart way. That's the better way to communicate. I was thinking for the death events, I just play a montage and then make a vignette, which I don't know how to do that. And make a widget that makes the screen go black. And send player back to start. I was thinking for the death event, I just play a montage and then make a widget that makes the screen go black, then send the player back to start. Sound solid? Almost forgot. Reset health. Then send player back to start. Missing anything? Hmm. So the easy part. So we're gonna just make a widget. What do we have for widgets? Game structure, components. We're gonna search for a widget blueprint. These are all in UI. Why are they inside of game structure? Those should not be there. The way that I define game structure is like it's classes that might not have any, well, I was gonna say it's classes that might not have any direct effect on the foundations of the game, but I also have levels in there, which is like as concrete as you can get. I guess components, that's a good example of being something abstract. Enemies, I don't know why enemies is in there. Yeah, some of these things just don't fit in here though. Like input, that's fairly abstract. Because it doesn't, like, input, that's just, it doesn't, this is not where the implementation happens. We call the implementation in the player character on each of these input actions. I'm starving for nutrition. Holy crap. I'm so hungry. Don't worry, I've got French fries ready to be made. And ground beef ready to be cooked. So excited. It's gonna be amazing. Slave montage. Death. Yep. And there was that other death animation. I don't know if you remember, but on Mixamo there was that other death animation. So we might make um we might make a map, or some kind of array of death animations, and then we'll choose based on the situation, or just randomly, I guess. Yeah, we have to. Oh, right. Making a widget. Man, I totally lost the goal on that one. Totally lost the plot. Uh. Oh, death sound. Almost forgot. I'm gonna read this now because I want to know if I can make a comment that lets me know what I need to do, like a to-do list. Ooh. Wow. Oh, I'm navigating with arrow keys, by the way. Don't know if you get that. Very interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, we're gonna make a comment here. It's gonna be a Toto. Anim sound fade reset health respawn. And I'm going to stretch that out so I can read it all at once. Anim sound fade, reset health, respawn. 5 things. 5 thingaroos. So we have the first part down. We just need to make it stay in that pose at the end. On completed. Let's see. How to stop. Oh my gosh, I just realized conversations are used to train AI. Okay. I figured they were, but yeah, because I just noticed that now. I don't know why I didn't notice that. But I have noticed and pointed out mistakes on the AI, and it's been like, oh my gosh, you're absolutely right. Like yesterday I was asking it about Helldivers, and it was like it said, oh, use the plasma shotgun for this, and I was like, there's no such thing as a plasma shotgun in Helldivers. And they're like, you're right. It's called the Plasma Punisher. I am so sorry. My gosh. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I am so sorry. I don't know what to do about that. That just keeps showing up on streams. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to do. Okay. Anyways, how to stop all animation on a... Oh, actually, how to stop a character's animation in the pose that it's in Blueprint. Oh. Of course. Of course. Notify name. On... Let's stop the animation in its current frame. Oh, where's the mesh? Right there. And then we're gonna pause. We're gonna set it to true. Why that? I don't know why that went there. Wait. I don't know why it rearranges the whole freaking thing. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna move this up just a tad. Okay. Set it to true. There we go. Beautiful. See how elegant that is? That is truly a work of art. That is amazing. And by the way, this is only here for now. I'm gonna move it because this is not where it should be. In fact, we'll probably collapse this into a function that says like bind begin play events. And then we'll have this, custom event, and then this will be its own function, or maybe it'll be, a an event, whatever this is, dispatcher, or whatever. Anyway. Oh my gosh, I understand. Wait, if I collapse this to a function. Why can't I collapse that to a function? Collapse to function. Play montage. I cannot put that in a function graph. Why is that? Okay, I gotta ask that. Why can't play montage be put in a function graph? It's a latent act. Oh. Right, okay. So it's asynchronous. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's the bit. Whoops. Let's see. Cease movement. There we go. Almost forgot that bit. So, yeah, that's the thing is this play montage is asynchronous, so yeah, that's why it has all of these. So we have on completed. It does that. It means that other actions, like it starts the logic on this and it moves on to the next thing right away, potentially. Like that's why this is here. So if I did this, then we like go through all this, and it'd be like, okay, let's play the montage, and then it sets that off on its own on a different thread, I guess. I don't know if that's the right way. I don't know if that's technically what it is. And then if it's set up like this, it'll be like, okay, we're setting that off on its own. Let's execute the next node. Oh, and then pause anims. Which means, if I'm correct, it should like start to play the montage and then just get interrupted right away. It'll just pause immediately. Yeah, now it's just stuck. It doesn't even get to play the montage. So instead, if we do this, then I'm pretty sure it'll get frozen while we're down. Or maybe it'll get frozen while we're up. Yeah, never mind. It pauses while we're up. So yeah, that's a problem. We're gonna have to... We're gonna have to make a... notify... Ah, frick. I forget how to use notify states. Gosh dang it. Receive notify. Begin trace. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, so... So it's time for Helldivers 2. That's what I think. I think I've had enough. We're gonna turn this off temporarily. Okay. Here's to not getting my PC fried by a game that should be running just fine. And I'm gonna save and exit. Because I'm a good boy. Hold on. Sorry for all the whatchamuts. There we go. Beautiful.
Super Earth.
Yeah, you can watch this.
Our home. Prosperity. Liberty.
Hi there.
Democracy. Our way of life.
Oh, hello.
But freedom doesn't come free.
No! Sweet liberty! No!
Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
Join the Helldivers.
Become part of an elite peacekeeping force!
See exotic new life forms.
And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy.
Become a hero. Become a legend. Become a Helldiver.
No! Widow's Harbor, no! Yeah, so, in case you don't know, the Illuminate are kicking our asses right now. They are just demolishing us. Whoa! That's really cool. Oh my gosh. Usually there's only 3 pages open. All of them are open right now. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. Trench paramedic. Honestly, this is not too bad. I might get this at some point. I've kind of wanted a light medic armor. SEAL veterans. Yeah, we had this under control yesterday. Planet lost, retreat order issued. We're supposed to retreat? Oh man. There's still some people there. Most people left though. Yeah, so pretty much, yeah. The Illuminate were gone for a while, but then they came back. So, yeah. I think there was a dispatch that said a fight on Super Earth is inevitable. So, eventually that's where the battle's going to be taken. But I better join a mission quick here. I just realized my audio was duplicating over. I'm sorry about that. Elapsed time on surface. Wow, that's a long time. How about this one?
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
Let's do this mission.
You are all that's dead.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Uh-oh. Got some low levels here. Free colony. Okay, it's pretty good. That's a pretty good weapon. That's for shooting the insides of the warp ships. Thermites are not really great for this one. Ooh, Emancipator kind of goes hard.
Health pod launch initiated.
Close go, yeah, so it's trying to close another app. It's trying to close the Epic Games Store. Oh, man. Honestly, even with the new Illuminate units, it's actually been pretty easy. It has not been too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, I bet right somewhere over here there's oh my goodness. Oh, they did the glitch. Oh, they did the thing. Oh my gosh. Oh, my sound's glitching out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh I'm going to search over here. Yeah, lol.
Here I go!
It's so funny. Ooh, super samples. This is the super sample rock.
There better be super credits in here.
There's a little boy there.
Aliens, northwest,
Little
west.
boy there. Anyways.
Look at that! Never mind! A big stepper!
Big step. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh my goodness. Lighting them up. Okay, well I usually kind of go off and do my own thing. That's what works best for me. Yeah, you didn't even hear like the sound of my jetpack taking off because it was just yeah. The sound glitches out so much in this game, I swear.
Alien Glorb Cane!
Okay, I'm gonna wait. Wait for the stamina to regen. Okay, seriously, dude? Okay. I guess I'll... might as well. Got that one. I like doing these objectives by myself because I don't have the ability to fight off, you know, multiple enemies at once. Yeah, they're glitching it out so bad right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a few. There's a few. Okay, you see that? I'm gonna get it. Got it.
Calling down fortifications!
I might be the best. Might be the best at this game. Might be the best. Oh, I see a Zap Tower. You've got to be kidding me. They're shooting over here too. I just want some peace. Just want some peace and order. Some tranquility. Have 6 orbital barrage stratagems in the same place. Nice.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver to
Thought I was
combat
gonna get
zone.
zapped for a second. I thought I was gonna get zapped. Oh, did they land right next to me? Oh, that's bad. No! I don't want to. I'm not like trying to be mean, but it's very hard to do what I do.
Calling down a sentry!
Okay. When there's other people around. It's very difficult. Because I have like a speed stealth build. Very, very hard to... Okay.
Requesting orbital!
Ah, missed. I missed. It's okay.
Outpost cleared.
Calling in reinforcements!
Where's the last shield? Where is it? I see it. I'm the best. You don't have to say it. I know. I do. I know.
Illuminate, northeast.
Okay. Now we can do the real work.
to the
That's
human
gonna disable
contact
shields on
zone.
those two. Right. Boom. Target down. Okay. Lightning tower.
Requesting orbital.
Kill them already!
Democracy's on its way.
Come on!
Okay. And then we'll get this one over here.
I swear to God, if you miss.
And we're gonna get this PY there. Arc thrower. I don't need an arc thrower. It's useless. Oh, okay. Missed. Missed.
Orbital inbound.
I think he nicked me. I think I might have nicked me. Yeah, the sucky thing about this map is all of them are like clustered on one side, so it's very, very difficult to separate. Yeah. I mean, you know. Okay, I'm gonna try. Oh my gosh, never mind. There are so many enemies. Okay. I'm gonna
Check this out, northwest.
I'm gonna
right
try
there.
to get a hell bomb down and then jet out of there. I'm just gonna put down a ton of.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Requesting fortification.
Dude, aliens hate it when you do this. Watch.
Oh man, it's bad. I need more smoke. Don't worry, I'll be okay. There's one incoming, but it's okay. I can take him.
Yes, I know what I'm doing.
Boom, got it.
We're
And
good
it's
to
done.
blow.
It's already armed.
Move.
Reinforcing.
Liberty dispatched.
It's okay. You don't have to say it. I know I'm the best. That guy who just died over here to one tiny encampment is not the brightest ball in the base.
I'm sorry. Calling in
Everybody just died
reinforcements.
again. What are we gonna do on objective?
Yeah!
And they raise the flag.
Outpost
So,
cleared.
okay. Oh, he mostly cleared it. That's something. That's something.
Requesting orbital.
Altering position.
Right.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Gosh, everything is
Outpost
hard to see.
destroyed.
Oh, they did the orbital thing. Okay. Not the brightest balls in the stadium.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
You know what? I'm gonna let them reinforce it. Because they're the ones who made that stupid mistake. Honestly, I do not know why they're doing that.
The place to be. Southeast. 100 meters.
There's actually like no.
Tagging map.
I mean, I guess
Southeast,
kill count,
200 meters.
but not really much of a point otherwise.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Oh jeez, oh jeez.
Starside, send me my special reserve.
Found something. Attack inbound.
I I sure hope they just hurry over here. Okay.
Speed boops, northeast, west. Robot, northeast.
I'm pinging him so that I know where he is.
Heavy, northwest, close.
What an idiot. Oh my gosh. Whoa, there's so many. Okay, it's not that many. But, I mean, come on.
Got a bullet with all your names on it, especially you,
Oh,
Larry.
Welcome to Reinforced Town.
No, no.
Where you're gonna get on an objective because I told you so.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think I'm getting my swagger back. I think I'm getting my swagger back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna stay up here where it's safe. Okay. It's not safe.
Robot, north.
Oh man. I'm gonna get him on the next go around. I'll get him. Oh dear.
Heavy. Right there.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Got him. I don't know. Why is this so red? It's insanely hard to see. Well, we did it in the end, I guess. Ow. Okay. Time to take that last stim box.
Calling in buddy.
Okay, well, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with that.
Request approved.
I don't know what kind of laugh that was. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Hey, buddy. What's your buddy's reinforced you? I'm gonna go to the safety of extracts.
Orbital inbound.
There's
Look
something
here
right
on the
there.
map, southwest, way over
I'm
there.
sure of it. There's gotta be something right there.
Calling down a sentry. Reinforcing.
Actually.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
I swear, I haven't died once, and they've used it like 8 reinforcements. Actually, that's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. It's not even 50%, obviously, but it feels like it's been mostly T1. Yeah, but I don't know if I explained that. But there's a glitch where if you have a stratagem selected and then you open the menu again and then you left mouse button to throw it, it'll spawn like 15 of them. And if you do that with Eagle 500 kilograms, it'll crash your game. Probably.
Altering position. Oh, dude, there's the thing!
Okay. This is the last secondary objective. And I hope they just stay away from me. 'Cause I am so peeved.
Requesting orbital.
And by them, I'm talking about my teammates. My teammates that bungle up everything. Yeah, they're moving along.
Extraction is available.
Yeah, I've barely used my sniper rifle. Or maybe I refilled it. I don't remember. Okay. Oh, so elevating overseer. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna wait.
Walker, southwest. Walker, south.
Oh, they're all coming over. Why are they all coming over to me?
Let me introduce you to the
You've gotta be kidding me.
called Death from Above! Reloading.
That didn't even get. Oh my gosh. Why? I don't understand why. Why are they all clustered? It was so dumb. Okay. I can't fight them on my own. I guess I need my teammates now. Unfortunately.
Kill them already!
Attack underway.
Cover me, I'm reloading!
You gotta be kidding me. No.
Now that's what I call liberty.
Man, this Watcher is just on my tail. Got him. Oh, there he is. Okay, now my game's starting to glitch.
Have a taste of democracy.
Now that, oh my gosh, no wonder it's glitching.
The package is out of my hands, so whatever happens next is not my fault. I got it! I got it! Please don't break!
Alrighty.
The package is out of my hands, so whatever happens next is not my fault.
Okay, we've got enough.
Please
Perfect.
don't break! Okay, we're good.
Don't load that one in. Don't load it.
The package is out of my hands. Whatever happens next is not my fault. Package acquired!
Ah, they load. Okay.
Please don't break! Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
I thought somebody kicked me just for a second. I thought somebody kicked me in my rear.
Fish
Okay.
spot, northwest.
Well-
It's gotta be like 300 gazillion
Alrighty.
miles.
Man, I have used a lot of my Senator bullets.
Calling down a support
I only
weapon.
have 9 out of 40 left.
Fish it!
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Oh my gosh. So much.
Got something.
Alright, well, I gotta go in 5 minutes, so I'm calling down extract whether they like it or not. are they so far back? I don't understand.
Let's make like a nut. Bolt.
Found something.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
I want treats and snacks. I swear to God, if you miss.
Democracy's on its way.
Heavy. Go. 100 meters.
Oh, okay. Ow.
T-minus 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Oh, ow, ow, ow. Okay. You just did not watch out for me at all.
Calling in reinforcements.
Oh, at least they were sorry. They're gonna miss and just get decimated, though. All good.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Wow, this is a really quiet extraction.
Orbital inbound.
No way.
ETA T-minus
I haven't been
1
showing
minute,
gameplay
30
this
seconds.
entire time. That's crazy. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. Okay. You live and you die. Yes.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Oh, that sucks.
Requesting orbital.
That wasn't like the most epic moment of all time, I guess. Whatever.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Head over.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
Let's christen this with blood. Alright, there we go. Oh, that'll do.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Well, don't I feel dumb? I didn't show gameplay most of that time.
You have maintained our way of life.
Oh well. Gosh. I think it happened when I was, When did that happen? I could have sworn I was... Oh well. Alright. Well, that's enough of that. Thank you so much for watching. And, again, sorry about that. When am I streaming tomorrow? I gotta check. I got my whole schedule. When am I streaming tomorrow? That's 7 to 9. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Be there or be square. Or don't be there. anyways, so I'll be streaming tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Not sure what I'm gonna be doing then, but anyways, until then, I will see you in the next video. Farewell.